All right, guys, so you are welcome once again, and in this video we'll be creating our footer. I'll be very fast now because most of the things I will be saying here, I've said it in the last video, so I'm just going to take you through the process, involving the footer. The same process that we used to create the header is what we'll be using to create the footer. So how do we go about that? So we are going to come back to this elements kit, go to header and footer. We've created the header already. Go to header and footer. Now currently we have the come on, stop this. Currently we have the header and it is active. Well, even before we move further, let's quickly check our website. What does our website looks like? So let's open our website in a new tab and let's see how it looks like. So this is our website. It is loading. You see that our header is currently active here, the one we just created with our phone number, the email, the Facebook icon, the Instagram. And don't forget that we link the Facebook and all these icons to a YouTube page, right? So when you click on it, it should take you to a
Hello
YouTube
friends,
page.
I'm Nish. You can see in this video.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So now what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to our editing page, and that is this. So now that we are currently on the elements kits, interface here. So what you're going to do is we're going to go to the footer, click on the footer, and we are going to click on add a new template, right? Add a new template. Click on add a new template. We name it main footer, right? Main footer, or let's just name it main. And we are going to come here and pick footer, entire site. We'll click on activate. We'll save changes. And now that we have saved changes, we'll come to this place and just update this. That was a mistake. Just click on edit, then we edit with Elementor. Then we edit with Elementor. So now it's opening the page, and as you can see here, we have the page. It's an empty page. So don't forget how we did the first one. We just go and import an envato elements kit template. Click on that. Search for the footer. So we have the footer here, as you can see here. So insert the footer template 50%, and is currently 100%, and this is the footer template. And so what we are going to do now is let me go and check something out. I think I opened something down recently. Okay, solid. So I'm just going to use this entire text here, because I don't want to start creating another one for myself. Select all, copy, then come to be at DAO again. Come to this place. Under this about us, click on this text element. I told you anything you want to edit, just click on the element, then the editing tools, the what's it called, the editing tools will be shown. You've seen it by the left hand side. So you have deleted everything. I'm just going to paste what I copy now, and that is that about us. So here we now be, I'll change this one that says about us, the second one, to contact us. Contact us. Now as you can see, it has changed. Then we'll change the address there. So let me go back and let's go check for that. So let me just pick this address. We'll change this address. We'll copy the entire address. Copy. Come back to this place, right? And just put it there. Just first of all delete this, then put the address that you've just copied there. So we have that. Let me add a full stop to that. So we have that, and let's go to the phone number. So I'm just going to change this to 234, then So I'm just going to change this to, oh, come on, I've deleted 234 9152542755, right? And don't forget this. You're just going to change this to Gmail, and this is now going to become uh Anitech Anitech solid. So let me just delete the other one. Anitech. Let me just add auto here. Auto repair at gmail.com. So you see that it has reflected that here. And also this other one will now be, instead of about us, we now have it as newsletter. News. Okay, newsletters. Right? And I think we are good to go. So another thing I want to do is I want to add our logo. So what I will do is I'll click on this plus icon, and I'll pick this image and drag it under this about us, and I'll go and pick the logo that we imported earlier, this logo here, right? Zoom in, click on select, and we already have our logo there, but our logo is not aligned as it ought to. See, our logo is not aligned as it ought to. So what I'm gonna do is, now that I've picked it, I can now style it. Go to style and bring it to the left alignment, and you see now that our logo has fallen, in place. So now that we have this, I can now publish this, and our entire footer is ready. So under this subscribe, if you have a link for the subscribe already, you can, okay. So what I can do now is that if I want them to subscribe now, maybe I want them to be taken to the contact us page. So you can just, since we already create the page, we've created the pages, you can just come to this place and click on this forward slash, and let's search for contacts. Okay, let's search for contacts. Okay. Another way to do that is, okay, is just bringing the, just come to this button, link option, and I'm coming. Let me see if I can this. Okay, so another way to do that is that you just go and copy the link that you want that button to be redirected to, right? Just go and copy that link, and you just come and put it under this link. I was trying to do it in a faster way, but it seems it's trying to, okay, it's because I'm not using Elementor Pro. Okay, so I'll show you how we can get that done. So let me quickly show you how we can get that done. So okay, let's come to this please, and let's go to the WordPress dashboard, and let's come to pages, all pages. Now this is the contact us that I want to link that button with. So I'll just copy the link address, and I'll come back to this. This is the button, subscribe button. I'll just paste it there. Contacts. Did you get what I'm trying to say now? So let me go back and where is it? So let me copy the link address. So I'll long press on this V, and I'll come to this place and delete everything that I have here. That was a mistake in the first place. And paste this. You now see that slash contact us, right? Slash contact us. Now that simply means we have linked this button. Whenever they click on this button, is to take them to the contact us. And what we are doing currently now is, what we are supposed to do now is just to publish it. We're going to publish this page. So it is publishing and it has been published. Now we have all things set up. We've added our menu, we've added our header, footer, and the likes. We've added our header, footer, and the likes. So let's quickly exit to the dashboard and let's start importing everything that we need to import. So how do you exit to the dashboard? Just come to this exit to the dashboard. And another thing I want us to do now is we'll come to this setting and we'll come to reading. Then now you want to set your home page. Remember what happened when we did this. So default, by default, now if you come to this place and you visit the site, it will just be taking you to a kind of blog page because we've not yet set our home page. You see how our site looks like now. We have our header now and we have our footer here now. So this is what our site looks like. So we don't want it to look like this. So we will have to go and set our home page. So uh I'll click on this static page, and for the home page I'll select. I told you then that if you have a list of pages, a lot of pages on your website, you can select anyone. So I'm selecting home as our home page, and I'll save pages, as in I'll save the changes. Now the changes have been saved. So if you come back here now, if you come back to this place and refresh the page, you see that archive will not be there now. It will be home that will be there. So solid. So let's go and build our home page. So we'll come to this page list page, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'll click on this home. I'll click on this home. No, that's not what I want to do. I'll click on home and I'll click on edit. Now, this is the home page. It is an empty page. That is why you're seeing, you know, all these here, because we don't have anything on the home page. So, how do you now start designing the home page? So, what we are going to do is we click on Edit with Elementor. So, it's going to take us to the Elementor page where we can now start editing, adding elements, adding sections, adding, whatever we want to add to our home page to make our home page beautiful and look like how we really wanted it to look like. Solid. So as you can see now, this is our home page, right? This is our home page. So the first thing we want to do here is we want to come to the first thing we want to do here is we want to come to these settings, right? This setting. Let me show you this J icon here. We want to come there, and when you click on that settings, right, this is what it will show you. So we want to change the page layout from default to elementor, elementor full width. When you change it like that, the page will load fresh. It will load afresh. So let's say team, no, elementor full width. That's what we want to use. So you see that the page is already changing. So always go with elementor full width. So it's reloading the page for us now. It's currently reloading the page. Amazing. So the page has been reloaded. And another thing you want to be sure of is come to this setting again, right? Come to the setting again and make sure that you hide the page title. So click on this hide page title, title. And when you're done with all of that, then we can now continue to edit our page. So how do we edit our page? We already have templates on ground that we want to use. So you click on this envato element icon, click on the template that you have on ground and search for the home page that we have here. So we have testimonial, share, service, pricing, team, contact, pages, FAQ, help, support, about us, 404, and we have the home page here. You see the home page here. So what you're gonna do is you are gonna click on this importing template. So it's importing it. It's currently on 28%. As soon as it's done, it reaches 100%. Then this entire page will reload, and you will now see the templates that you have imported. So it's on 61, 72, 78, 83, 89. I think it's almost done now. So it's almost done now, and as you can see, we have a full page. Wow, solid, 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 amazing. You see what we have on the page now? You see it with all these animations. You see it with all these animations. All of these things are already there. So let's quickly edit this page, and we won't have to stay long on other pages. So let's start from our home page. So how do you now edit this entire page? So how you edit it is what I've shown you while we, you know, uh, while we designing and we are customizing the header and the footer. So let's say this is where you are on the page now. You want to change this advanced vehicle repair reserve, repair services, right? You just click on it, then you will see the editing tab by your left hand side. So you see this now, advanced vehicle repair services. So we can turn it to something like we. So let's say we want to add something to it, and we say we do we do advanced vehicle repair services. So that is what it is. And for this now, under this place that says Lorem, so let me find something to add to it. Let me see if I've not yet deleted this page. Okay, I think it's at the top. Oh, solid. So let me just copy all of this. Let's say this is the text we want to use. So let's go to the tab and let's come back to this place. Then we will select all, delete it, and put that text that we just copied. So as you can see now, this is the text. Now we have get quotes, right? This get quote can be linked to any of the pages. So let's go to the list of our pages if it is still there. Oh, I wish it is. So let's come over to this place and let's click on pages, all pages. So these are the list of the pages that we have, and what we want to link it up to now is saying get quote, right? So quote is all about how much we like pay. So let's link it to our pricing page. So you're gonna click. No, I'm not deleting. So trash. Let me go back to the trash and let me restore. Yay! I have deleted it. Oh, amazing, amazing. You can't restore what has been deleted, but you get what I was trying to do, though. So, we can quickly create another page, add another page, add a new page, and we'll name it pricing, right? And we'll publish it. Publish. Yeah, I can now copy the link of the page. Well, let me show you how you can do that, without having to come this route. So what you can do is this pricing now, right? Just click on it. Don't come and click this side. Just go and click on the empty page. Then this the view, right? Just long press on the view and copy the link address. Then we'll now go back to what we were doing earlier, which is Where is it again? Yeah, edit home page. So this get code button, you get it now. It can be check our pricing, check pricing, right? And on instead of this hash, you delete the hash and add that link that you've copied, and you can now publish. That is, you're saving it. So we already have that. But there are times that there are hidden things around there. There should be a form here. So how do you now know if there are hidden things? Because you're using a mobile phone and the screen size is limited. So that is when I use my navigation bar. So what I do is I come to this place, this fourth one, click on it so that my navigation bar can show up. And now I will now come to the navigation bar to see what exactly I have there. So we have, okay, on the first column you have a spacer, a heading, text editor, the likes button. Okay, so you have another column here. You have another column here. Oh, okay. So I think this column is empty now. Something is missing in this column. So let's come to this place, right? Let's come to this place and let me remove the navigation bar and let's come to this place. Okay, we can leave that. I think this is where this empty space here. There is something here that is not okay. So it's a form. I know there should be a form there. So this empty space here now, there's a form there. So what you can do is just to click on this edit the form. Is because we've not yet imported the form. That's why it's not showing. So when you click on the edit the form, right, you can now okay, you see quite a number of forms that you can use here. I'm coming. I've just clicked on that edit form, so it's loading. How it's loading the form for me so that I can just edit how the form is going to look like. So it's loading it now. Solid. So these are another editing stuff under what we are doing. But you see now that it's an empty space. So what I can do now is that we have a form template under the envato element. So I'll click on this envato element, click on the templates that we have, and I'll now start for my form. I think I saw form. Own template. I think I saw form. All right. I think the screen is somehow. So let me use a landscape to do that, and let's see if we will get that. Oh, solid. Yeah. So we have it now. You have this meta form. You see the form here, right? You see the form here now. So we can use any of these two forms. Uh, which one should we use now? Okay, let's use this call to action. This CTA form. So it's importing it now. The form has been imported successfully. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring it back to this place as an portrait, and what I'm just going to do is just to publish. First of all, publish that form and then update and close. Now you see that the form is not showing there now. You now have the form there. The form is not showing. And I think with all of this, so what we can now do now is we already have the form. We've edited the first one. We've checked this check pricing and the thing. So we are qualified. If you want to edit this text as well, this lorem, just click on it and you can edit it here. That's just that about that. The same thing goes for all of these things. See these varieties, these icon box here, variety service. You see, when I clicked on it, there's an option for me to edit it here. There's an option for me to edit it here. You can add an icon to it. You can add an icon to it. So when you click on this plus button, let me just search for G. Okay. Let me start for service. Okay, let's add this. And I'm going to click on insert. See now that there's an icon on top of it, but I don't want an icon. I don't want an icon. So what I'm going to do is uh, close this, and when you over here, you see and it deletes. Aha, now so it has been deleted. It has been deleted in now. So you can manipulate. So see this image now. If you want to change this image, just click on the image, come to the editing here, and you pick any other image that you want. So let's say you don't want to use that image, you want to use this, you want to use this image here, you want to use this one that has this red, click on it and click on select. See this now, it has changed it. So the same thing, and all of this button as well, you see this read more button, performance check. So let's say maybe you have a page that you want to redirect it to, just click on this button itself and come to the left hand side. You see this now, you can change the word on that button, that is read more, read more, read more. But I don't really need all of those buttons there, but if you do, you can keep it. And the page you want to redirect it to, if you've created a page like we have here, if you've created the page, so let's say uh you want the page to lead us to this service page, just come to the service page, click on the outside part of it, long press on the view and copy, the link address, come back to where you're editing, remove this hash, right, and paste that, right. So let's do that for every button that we have here. Click on this, right, remove the hash, paste the link. Another thing that you can do is, if you don't want the button color to be red, right, you can come to this style, and under the style, you see we have the color, right, you have the color here, background color as red, text color. So you see that now. So if you want the text color to be another color, let's say you want it to be green, you can just come to this place and click green, and if you click out, you see that it is green now. But I don't want green, I want it to be white, so I'll leave it as white. And let's do that for the third one as well. Click on this read more, right, click on this read more, and paste the link, and we are good to go. So we already editing. If you want to change all of this text, car maintenance, just come click on the text, put the text that you want inside. Why choosers? You can change this image, and this one is a counter. This 9 plus. Let me show you. This 9 plus of a thing, you see, years of experience. Just click on whatever you want to change, and you see this 9 plus. You can change it to 9 plus, or let's say 15 plus. Did you get that now? So you can manipulate anything, and we have all of that there, our capabilities. And this one is a bar, what's it called, progress bar. When you click on it, you see it here, and as you can see, the title is problem solving, right. The title is problem solving, and the percentage is 70%. So if I increase this percentage to 81, you see that that bar as we increase to 91, problem solving. So did you get that now? So that is that about that. So you can decide to display. You can decide to display. Okay, you can decide to display the percentage, and the what do they call it? Inner text. Inner text, in another words, where is it again? So inner text, in another word, if you want a text here, this we did you get what I'm trying to say now? Something like we are problem solver. Did you get that now? So you see that we have that inside it, and you may decide to leave it. So I'm just showing you every necessary things to edit all of these things. Review from our client. So this is just like a testimonial, right? It's just like a testimonial. You see the testimonial here. You can choose to add an image to it. You can choose to add an image to it. So let's say we're using this image, and let's come to this place and click on select. You see now that the image has been shown. So the image of the person that is giving the testimony. And if you want to edit this testimony itself, so you can just click on it and zoom in back, and you can come and edit it here. Edit the image here, edit the text there. And that is all. You can align where you want it to be, maybe center, right, or left, and the like. So that is that about that. And what else? Guarantees are satisfied. This quote of a thing. Don't forget that the quote we used the other time. Let's go and copy the link for the quote. So we've changed it to check pricing, right? And let's copy the link. Let's just copy the link and let's go down and let's paste that link. Solid. And that is that. We are done editing. And let's say you now want to add another thing that is not on this template. You can just click on this plus to ask a section, or click on this X to delete it, or just you want to add any other thing here, right? You can just click on this plus, actually add a flex box, and when you click on that, you can add a section to it. This is the section. Then you can now add any element that you want to. By using this plus icon, you can bring a video. So let's say you want to add a video that shows them. So I'm coming. So let's say you want to add a video that shows them how you operate as an auto repair in your company. So you can click on this video and drag it into this new section that we just, and now you see that we have this video here. And okay, I don't need you as a video. So you see now we have this video here. So let's say you've uploaded the video on YouTube. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to go to YouTube, and let's say this is the video you want to use. Let me just copy the video link and share, copy link, and we'll come back to this place. You don't even need to upload the video to the site, to your website. Just get the link of the video. If there is any video you want to use on your website, just make sure you've uploaded the video on the YouTube and get the link to the YouTube. So this is the video here, right? This is the video placeholder here. If you now check the editing site here, you see that is asking that source. So you can either use YouTube, Vimeo, VideoPress, or self-host. This self-host simply means you are importing that video to your hosting, which can crash your hosting and occupy more space. So you don't need all of that. Just use YouTube, and all you need to do is just to come and put the YouTube link here. So I'm going to delete the one that is here by default, and I'm going to paste the one that we just copied. Right now I've pasted it there. You see now that it's showing the video that we just copied, and that is that about that. And what I'm going to do now is just to come to the top section and click on publish. Now it has been published. So what we are going to do now is that we are now going to go to our home page. You see how our home page looks like now. So we are going to refresh it. So I'm refreshing the home page. Solid. You see how it looks like now. The phone number we added to the header is there. The email, the days, that is Monday to Saturday, 8 to 6, and the logo, the icons there. You see, we do advanced vehicle repair is already there. What we change, check price, and let's see if it is working. When you click on this button, it should take us to the pricing page. But because we've not added anything to the pricing page, so that's why it is still empty there. So let's go back. You see the animations there, variety. You see the image here. Or what you can do is you can just add two instead of this one having three and there is space there. You can just delete all of this and just add two. That is left to your personal discretion. See what we do. See, this is what we do. Remember how we link this button as well to our service page. That's good. So all of those things are working perfectly now. You remember this one that we changed to 15 plus, and technical, this, and that. The value our customer. Remember this one that we change the problem solving to 100%, and that is that about that. Review from our client. Remember this one that we changed, that we added image to, and satisfaction. Then you see the video on that. Then you see the footer. So I'll see you in the next video as we import for other pages.